Hey, good evening everybody. Um, Welcome to a new game. I picked up this little indie game at the last Steam sale, and it looked kind of interesting. Base management SCP style game. I don't actually know a whole lot about this. I'm going into this mostly blind. So yeah, we're just gonna hop right in to Lobotomy Corporation. Run through the tutorial, see how the game is like, and then we'll go from there. Okay. We're responsible for managing the abnormalities we have and ensuring that we meet the daily energy quota. Can move with WASD or right mouse button and drag the mouse. Okay. Scroll wheel, let's zoom in. You hover your mouse over an agent, some information that was shown in the top right hand corner. Okay. You can see equipment and some stats. So this information is vital, such as the statistics and ego equipment. We'll get into the details for that later. Okay. That's the amount of energy you need to collect at the end of the day. Top right hand corner. Your missions. Okay. The company produces energy with a product called positive encapsulin. Is released by an abnormality. An abnormality generates PE boxes while it's being worked on. Okay, so click on the containment unit. Since we don't have any information about this abnormality, we have no way of knowing how it responds to the 4 different work types. In order to learn this information, an agent will need to perform a work with it. Alright. Instinct. Instinct work satiates an abnormality's psychological needs and desires. When an agent conducts instinct work, the fortitude will increase by the end of the day. That's the first stat there, which will raise their health points. Okay. Click on the agent. Alright. Each work you can request your agents to perform with an abnormality will have a different result. The success rate for each work type will also vary between abnormalities. Yeah. If your employee is not... Whoa, I skipped that. Hang on. Okay, you can report... it will either react positively, in which case it will generate energy, I think. Or if it reacts negatively, it will release negative encapsulin and damage the agent. The agent will die if their HP or their SP goes all the way down. A lot of things are happening. Alright. An abnormality's mood might change depending on the outcome of the work done with it. It can be predicted based on the amount of PE boxes we obtain during the work process. 3 states of response: good, neutral, and bad. Depending on the outcome, it may use a special ability or attempt to escape. When the work process is completed, the boxes, that's the energy on the left here, are also collected towards our daily quota, alright? You can use it to unlock more of an abnormality's information or to extract ego equipment. After work has been completed with an abnormality, you cannot send another agent to work with it for a short period of time. You can either send them to work with other abnormalities and let them heal up in the main room. Alright, so basically we have agents and we can send them out to investigate the weird things. If the weird things work out, then cool, we get energy. That's our win condition. If it doesn't work out, then bad things happen, and I guess we'll cover that later. Whenever the department regenerator gauge fills completely, that's that gauge, and everyone in here will be healed. Will restore their health and sanity. Okay, so SP is sanity. So letting that fill up first, I guess. ordering an agent to work with a new method. Okay, we can click on the agent, and then we can use the secondary mouse button to click on the containment unit. Right mouse button. Alright, we still don't know much about this abnormality, so let's do insight work. It's work to improve living conditions, ensuring containment units are in optimal condition. They're prudent to increase the end of the day, raising their sanity points. Alright, so instinct raises HP, insight raises sanity. Instinct valid mistake. You seem to have collected a sufficient number of this abnormality's PE boxes. Time to learn about the observation. Press the nameplate on the top. It displays the subject number to the name. After unlocking the abnormality's basic information, the name will be displayed instead. This displays the current information we have on the abnormality. As you can see, we still have very little knowledge about it, as most of it is locked away. We haven't researched it yet. We'll have to spend some of the unique PE boxes we collected to gain specific information. So let's get basic information. Alright. Details and tips concerning the management of the abnormality are displayed here. If there is something the abnormality dislikes, can result in a decrease of its clip-off counter and cause problems with the rest of our energy production. Please be sure you unlock and read the abnormality encyclopedias thoroughly. Alright. How the abnormality reacts to different work types is displayed down here. The greater the preference for a certain work type, the more successful the work process will be. The number on the left indicates the virtue level an agent needs to perform that level of work. Alright. So basic information here. Yeah, basic information here. This shows how it reacts to each type of investigation, kinda. Management tips here. Okay. This area shows the maximum kill puff counter of the abnormality. We inform you on whether an abnormality is capable of escaping, as well as damage resistance when it does. Knowing what an abnormality is weak to will be crucial in handling any escape situations. Alright. I don't know what a kill puff counter is, but I'm sure they'll tell us later. Then we've got damage types here. And I think these are like equipment you get for researching it enough. When you fully unlock a section of the encyclopedia, the observation level of the abnormality will increase. This will provide additional benefits of working with the abnormality, such as increased work speed or success rate. Okay, so we research each of them enough, we get more information. Alright. Once the observation level reaches a certain point, the extraction and production of ego equipment from the abnormality will become available at a cost of its unique PE boxes. Ego weapons are powerful tools that can help with suppression of abnormalities. Alright. So yeah, we research them enough, we can make equipment based on them. Ego suits offer increased resistance to certain types of damage. Conversely, some forms of damage will cause greater wounds depending on what ego suit is in use. So yeah, we've got a little bit of elemental RPS going on here. Alright. Here you can view what the ego gift the abnormality may present to an agent. If this information is unlocked each time an agent finishes the work process of the abnormality, they will have the possibility of receiving the ego gift displayed here. So rare drop chance of getting stuff. Okay. Let's take a look at the observation records. And okay. New lines will be added as your observation level increases. Alright, so this is the lore. It's called a training dummy rabbit, but it doesn't seem to enjoy carrots. It likes people. If it escapes, it is merely following the employee as they leave its containment unit. Okay, this is a training one, yeah. Got it. Now they have some of the basic information. Some of it would be displayed at the top of the containment unit. Now that we unlock the list of favorite works, we know that the abnormality prefers attachment work. Alright, so click on the thing. Additional parts of basic information is displayed in this window as well. Okay. Work success, very high, work time 11. Okay. So this is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of base management stuff, right? Each time an agent enters a containment unit to work with an abnormality, the kill pod meltdown gauge will fill by 1 tick. When the gauge fails completely, a clip of meltdown will occur throughout the facility. The number on the right of the gauge indicates the number of containment units that will be affected. Affected containment units will receive a meltdown alarm and will have an alert around them. The containment unit will have a timer displayed alongside the alarm on top. The timer will slowly drop until it reaches 0. However, if the abnormality was already being worked on at the moment of clip of meltdown, the timer will be paused until the work process is finished. The meltdown can be resolved by performing works of the abnormalities as containment units are affected. If the meltdown is not dismissed within the time limit, the portion of energy we have collected will be lost, and the kill-off counter of the containment unit will immediately drop to 0. Please try to prevent this from happening. Work count penalties. This is a whole ass manual being read to right now. Okay. Each time a meltdown occurs in the facility, the meltdown level increases. The higher the meltdown level, the more containment units that will undergo the kill-off meltdown. There's also a possibility that that went by too quickly. The manual can be consulted anytime during measure pressing the F1 key. Alright. Any agent who has performed work where the status values increase according to the work types they performed. After these values pass a certain point, the corresponding virtue level will increase. The level can also increase if the virtues are high enough. And then you can promote them. Alright. So these are like our units and stuff. LOB as a result, reward for your hard work. You can ensure a higher rank by keeping more of the agents alive at the end of the day. The higher your ranking, the more LOB you will receive. If there's any abnormality loose when you choose to complete the workday, you will lose some of the LOB you have otherwise earned. Well, what is LOB? Well, at least we can look up the manual at least, right? Let's see what missions we've cleared. There, that's it. And either advance to the next day or retry the current day. Dead agents and lousy people to recover each other decide to retry, but you also lose any abnormality observations, PE boxes, evil. Okay, so we can like restart the day if it goes really badly. Okay, so far so good. I think most of it's intuitive enough. As long as you remember everything. When a mission is successfully completed, you will be able to conduct a research project. The proposals for the department's various research projects are displayed at the start of each day during deployment. To select a research project, click and drag it to the open slot on the lower right, then click proceed to confirm your choice. Alright, so sample, put it in here. Do you recall how you were rewarded LOB for your skill during management? You can see the total amount of LOB you have garnered here, okay? I'll show you how to spend some of the LB to hire new agents and how to deploy them. Okay, so this is the in-between the days, the management stuff. Alright. You can see the view information and appearance of your soon-to-be new hire. You can adjust the virtues by clicking on the arrows next to each one. If, for example, you decided to hire an agent with more HP, you can increase the fortitude. Alright. So if we have... This is our recruit points, I guess. If we want to have like a recruit with more HP, we can do this. Alright, makes sense. So that's how much we have after finalizing. Alright. Once you've customized, then you can hire him. For the agent, we can see the information here. If you think your agent could utilize some strengthening one of the virtues, you can also fortify them. So same thing here, we can adjust stats. Yeah, alright, so we can adjust stats in between each day. If we want to deploy them, we can deploy them here. And then we can give them equipment. Alright. Empty slots. I think it's these. Ego suit. Alright, ego weapon, ego suit. You can assign it to any of them. Alright. So this is your preparation. Alright. There's a mission awaiting you for today. It's not necessary to clear every mission you have immediately, but it's recommended to handle them soon so you'll be able to conduct research the following day. If any further questions involving management process, you can check the manual. Alright. Alright. Emergency situations. We're reading the employment manual. Alright, how do we deal with emergency situations? The number above here is the kill pop counter. It will decrease. Okay, so what happens if it drops to 0? Alright, let's see. Repression work. You know, like that one scene in SpongeBob. Alright, when an abnormality's kill-off counter reaches 0, they will either escape or use a special ability. Such things can lead to rather inconvenient situations. This particular abnormality happens to escape. Our agents cannot work with it while it is escaping, so we need to suppress it. Alright. So our dummy is wandering around right now. They can inflict 4 different damage types. Red, which decreases health, white, which decreases sanity, black, which decreases both, and pale, which decreases health by percentage. Okay. So health damage, sanity damage, both damage, and then percent health damage. Abnormalities have a set of defenses for these damage types as well. Alright? Some forms of attacks may be weak while others can be fatal. You can suppress an abnormality more effectively when the agent's attack using the damage type an abnormality is weak against. This guy deals red. I went by too quickly. If you're using an ego weapon whose grade is higher than an abnormality's risk level, you will deal more damage to the abnormality and take less damage as well. Alright, so there's also tiers to it, not it. The suppression UI is on display. You can take note of what ego each agent has been equipped with before sending them into combat. You can also hover over them to check on their defenses. Okay. So you send him down here. I mean, face to face with an abnormality, especially so when it's on the loose, can be quite shocking and frightening for your employees. Just like when an agent enters a containment unit, they may receive fear damage. If the risk level of the abnormality is high while the agent's level is low, it will cause a heavier strain on your mind and lower a large portion of the sanity. So that's the researchers just panicking. It appears that this abnormality is a bit too strong for just one agent to suppress. Hey yo, this music though. You guys hearing this? Yeah, people were praising this game's soundtrack, right? And yeah, I can see why. Suddenly rhythm game bangers. Alright. If an agent dies, the ego they were assigned will be lost as well. Alright. It's a bit too strong for just one agent to suppress. Alright, so select the other 2 agents, alright. Let's select both, click on the abnormality, R&B to order them to suppress it. Alright. So yeah, it's a lot of like, you can play this entirely with the mouse, I think. Oh no, the dummy is dead. Okay. You've done well handling the situation. Let's move our employees back to the main room of the department. Alright, so highlight all of them. Then we can just right click here and then you can move them here. Alright. It's kind of RTS-y in the way you're moving things around, I see. What happened to this one? When an employee's sanity falls to 0, they will panic. A panic employee will show different behaviors depending on their highest virtue. If you wish to learn more about this, please refer to the section Employee Panic in the Manager Manual. Alright, so click on them. This is what happens if their sanity hits 0. They can recover with the panic when the sanity is restored to 100. Sanity can be restored with white or black ego weapons. All current agents are equipped with the ego to deal white damage. Alright. Suppress the employee. Alright, auto suppression. Our friend there is freaking out. Bonk, bonk. So, literally slap the sanity back into them. Alright. If you ever happen to fall into a situation you wish to redo, just turning back time to avoid a different agent, you can do so by pressing escape and clicking the rewind to the memory repository button by clicking retry. When you click this, you'll go back to the most recent imprinted day. Retry will restart back to the current day's deployment. Oh, so we can set up checkpoints and go back to them? Okay. Let's call agents back to the main room department. Alright. Needs to regenerate a gauge of recall to recall button. So we can also just recall everybody. Alright. This concludes our basic manager training and education. Alright. So I think that's all the tutorials. I have a rough understanding of how the game works now. There is a lot of information, but I guess we can, yeah. We'll just go into it and then go into one. Alright. First day. Let's go. How hard could it be to manage a foundation? How hard could it be to manage a foundation site? It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. Oh, we got dialogue. We got visual novel parts. Alright. Hello, X. I give you a warm welcome to the Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. Have you ever met an AI with such a suave name? I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist at this age, whatever that means. Ah, I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI, am I wrong? However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Why are you telling me this? Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque to the person with the most beautiful smile. Very flowery chat GPT here. Haha, don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I am the best in the majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I am certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Ah, topical. Haha, topical. Well, enough of introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? Alright. We should probably learn more about the not SCP Foundation. And it's not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing and the demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. Then we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. To isolate them in a controlled environment and then to harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed into the role as the manager, you will be able to access all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. It is very important that you know and understand these beings well to be successful in your position. It's Slime Rancher except we're ranching SCPs, I guess. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lay blank, but it will be filled out little by little. We gotta fill in the Pokédex, guys. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It is the task of your subordinates to pen it. You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. The Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own. So someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now? There's a whole ass visual novel in between the base management stuff, I guess. Hey, look, it's the tree of I forget what it is. What it's called. It's from the Kabbalah. Manager. I arrived just on time, right? The time is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess it still counts as on time. What does this art style remind you of? I've seen other games that have this art style. Was it a... I don't know, it seems familiar. Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, Manager. I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malkov, but every second counts on the Lobotomy call. Please make your introduction as brief as possible and go prepare for the meeting. Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today. But hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. Well, maybe, not all of them. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Malkov. I'm in charge of the control team. Since we're the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, Manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here. I know from experience. But don't worry, I'll be sure to help you. I am, not exactly the best at everything. I used to be a problem Sephiroth, you know. I would sew buttons into a shirt in the wrong direction, or add salt instead of sugar to food. But still, you can do it, just like I managed to. I'm sure you will succeed, Manager. I'll give you an easy task since it's your first day here. I wish you the best of luck. I can't take it anymore. Manager, in there, right? I have to get out of here, please. I know you're capable of it. You're the manager. You're not the same as the rest of us. You can do anything. Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team? Every day here is a delight for me. It's so horrible. I can't take it anymore. I'll go insane. Nothing here is normal. Do you really think you can't handle it? Please, I don't want to be here. Let me out of here, please. Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to my department, so I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this, please. Oh, we got a choice. Let me get a cushion for my back. This is a lot of talking. Well, I mean, we are just a new hire. Let's let the AI who are named after concepts of the Kabbalah handle it. Thanks for acknowledging my position. Please don't be alarmed, these kinds of things happen quite often. Oh, right, it must be the first time you've seen something like this. Usually Miss Angela or I handle this kind of stuff. It's just a tiny hiccup, nothing for you to worry about. No, please, Manager, please! Please make sure to remember that your primary goal is harvesting energy from the abnormalities. In order to harvest energy, you need to work on them. It is the most basic yet important task you have here at the corporation. Complete 3 work processes of the abnormalities. Alright. Each day we need to expand 1 department. Alright. Open the control department and begin managing abnormalities. Got it. This game's UI is kind of slick, isn't it? It's pretty cool. Alright, day 1. We have 2 points, so we can hire this guy. And that's our things we're working with, huh? Do we have any other slots? I saw I have two points, yeah. Hire. Hire another one. Ah, okay, so we click hire and we get randomly generated units. I guess we'll just get 3 people in here. just so we can spread things out if needed. This is our the guy that we're looking at. We don't have any data, so we're gonna have to go right into it, I guess. Alright, begin management. So we'll send Mason in to do some investigation instinct work. What's this room though? It's just for show, I guess. Hey, where you going? Alright, one thing at a time, I guess. Maybe best to send an honest employee to tend to the sins of Nox shall reach. What? Oh. There's a lot of text going on. No eyes have recognized the presence of Nox in the room. Failed to elicit a response. Okay, so 6, and then you go back to the room. So we've got 6 boxes now, right? Hang on. Alright, let me look up the manual again just to make sure. Okay, yep. Oh, here's the risk levels, huh? Zion, Tef. Little to know they will cause the least harm, damage that will be minuscule and they may have a positive effect. Tef. Inflict varying degrees of injury to your employees as long as you follow the proper guidelines, they will not cause much damage. Chi. Can easily kill a number of employees and pay twice as much attention. Alright. WW, high risk and carry devastating force. Left. Devote as much concentration and attention as possible to this risk level. Please do not take a warning as an exaggeration. Alright, management process. What process? Alright, yeah. So when the number counts down all the way, we have the boxes, right? So now we need 8. We need 8 in order to unlock the basic information, I guess. So select work inside, and we'll send this guy in. Everyone's at full health right now, I guess. So. We're just doing one at a time, I guess. Yeah, so this is the new work sequence. Performing research. I hear random Gregorian chants now. Alright, so once we're done with this, we can get the basic information, I think. You cannot settle for merely half the energy. Your duty must be completed. You must collect the full amount, not just half. Okay. Now we have 8. Basic information. 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds. Work damage white. Alright. Still 4 more. Alright, managerial guidelines. When the work result is good, it will restore if the condition is good. Alright. We're experimenting. Okay, it's all unknown right now. Let's try this one. It's starting us off decently simple so far, right? I think. So we can see their stats here, right? Actually, where do we see their current stats? That's their max HP in MP, right? They have a red eagle weapon. Alright. We've collected enough energy, so we are done. Could we keep working with it to get more information? After the maximum PE box produces, it restores mental health of every employee in the department. Alright. So if you complete... Okay, so... That's the maximum. What is the maximum anyway? That's the quota, but we can keep going, right, if we want to. This looks, this type of investigation seems to be yielding decent results, so... Toss another person in here. Checking level of attachment as a means to escape. A lot is happening down there. Okay, we have a bunch of information now. There is a countdown on that though, so let's see. We've got 12. We can unlock this. This thing doesn't escape. Oh, so that's not a problem then. Yeah, turns out, yeah, this is pretty much accurate. That one's the one that works well. Alright, let me check the manual again. Okay. It hits 0, it will escape its containment unit or use its special abilities. Okay. Yeah, this is the information that they didn't tell us immediately, so let's see. Containment units with kill buff overloads will display the current amount of reduction in success rate. Alright, so they will have a reduced chance, alright. It will return to normal when a meltdown occurs. When this meltdown occurs, all reduced success rates are restored to original values. Alright. So when it's on an overload, alright. Then that's the thing. Alright. When it's on a meltdown, alright. This level will rise, alright. Okay, so this is the gauge, this is the actual meltdown level. Alright. Alarm time will be shown on all containment units undergoing a clear buff meltdown. It will gradually decrease. When the timer hits 0, it will... The clip of counter will hit 0 and the unique PE box count will decrease. The meltdown dissipates as soon as an agent enters the containment unit. It will not rise when containment units under meltdown are entered. Reduced success rate will be reflected in the work. Okay, that's a little confusing. When it hits 0... Okay, so if I'm reading this right, when this number hits... If it's on a Okay. If it's on a meltdown, it will hit 0... When it hits 0, Huh? Wait, hang on. Clip of counter. Okay, yeah, so when this hits... Wait, no, that's a meltdown alarm, right? This isn't the same thing as that thing. Yeah, okay, yeah, that bar is the one below it, so that counter. When it hits 0, it will either escape or do a wacky. And when it's on meltdown, then when the alarm hits 0, we will lose some of our energy. And also while it's happening, we will also have reduced chances of success. Am I reading that right? And the meltdown gauge will dissipate as soon as we send in an agent. But reduced success rate means we're in danger of the clip-off counter going down to 0. I think. Well, let's experiment, I guess. Yeah, that means us counting down, so... we send in an agent. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so that thing disappeared, yeah? Then we have energy, yeah. Yeah, so attachment work is the one that we want. We're observation level 4, so that's everything, right? And we can make gear 10 and 15 respectively if we want them. This guy's just here to help us start out, right? Looks like. Okay, our meltdown gauge is at 2 though, fair enough. So every time we do work, we raise the gauge, and then as the gauge hits high up, then we get more continuance. We get more locations with meltdowns, incoming meltdowns, and the meltdowns will result in the loss of energy. I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Alright. Chat, should we just end the day now, or should we keep working at this guy? Because I could probably make gear. And every time we do one of these, the agent's health goes up. I think. Yeah, either health or sanity, depending on what type of work we send them to do. I guess if it was up to me, I would sit here and maybe at least get enough to make one set of gear. I'll need 10. I have the observation levels here. I guess I'll just do I'll do one more just so I can get like one of each of Ego equipment for what I'm seeing. Yeah, one of each. Hello, hello. We are managing SCPs today. Sorta. But we're learning how to. Bit of a complicated game this. Alright, so we finished this work and then... yeah, we got extra stats, right? Yeah, I think. Alright, so with that, we have one of these and one of these. I think that's good enough? Yeah. So we finished the workday, right? Let's see. Alive 3, dead 0. And then, increase in stats for a bunch of the people. Alright. So far, so good. Oh, now we have choices, huh? So these are like the containment chambers we can add to our thing. I'm guessing. Yeah, just pick the middle one. Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one whom we refer to as A. Tell me, if you had to choose one, which part of the motto do you prefer? Obviously. Face the fear. We are the first humans of this world to discover abnormalities. Of course, with the exclusion of myself, as I do not exactly belong to humanity. How should I put it? We are pioneering an entirely new world and a brand new field of study. The discoveries we have made thus far are merely the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, of course she's playing us, yes. Mysterious SCP site director, you know. Of course there's probably more to her. Abnormalities have been among since the beginning. However, we have only just found their essence, their strange nature. We confronted them for the first time, and we faced fear itself. They were fundamentally an incarnation of fear. There was a bit of confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually I am in charge of the security of your office. However, it seems that I failed to pay enough attention to the Sephira meeting room. I heard that a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. You do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I'll take that as a no. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of a company that I consider natural and obvious may come as quite a shock to you. We have a variety of roles here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role and they must be faithful to their part without any error, synergizing with each other. Now, imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. The actor should have played their predetermined part at the predetermined time before making the exit stage left. But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of the role and its actor are finished. That is what we mean when we say someone resigns. Great job, manager! You did exactly what I asked of you. I knew you could do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back there. As for me, the day went alright. We covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Those entities that wander the facility unable to be contained, and sometimes manifest themselves in the corridors. Okay? The drills do no good when you encounter them since we don't have enough data on them, so we always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. It's not like fear or anything, some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous, like something within me is palpitating out of control, and it feels like I'm no longer myself. How could I describe it? Like something's wriggling inside of me. That seems like something you should probably look into and try and contain. I don't know. Little by little. Your job isn't just to keep the abnormalities in control, you need to make sure they're happy so they produce as many PE boxes as they can. Alright, 4 work processes have a good result. Things are slightly not what they seem. Which is to be expected, I suppose, but... Alright. Game speed acceleration. Cross-divisional work orders of departments. Recall scattered agents. That seems like an important one, right? So these are like buffs that we can put onto each one. She's morbing. Ay ay ay. Alright. We have three agents. Should we hire more? Like, alright, I guess I'll ask quickly first. Is it more worth it to hire more agents or to strengthen the ones we currently have? Since we're managing 2, I assume we only need... 3 is more than enough, so... I guess we want to buff... We probably want to buff the existing ones. Need the virtue level. Got 3. We can buff everyone's fortitude, maybe. Yeah, you know what? I guess we'll just... We'll give everyone a little more health. Wait, I realized I didn't equip them. Oh, that's fine. Alright, select work, attachment, go, select work, unknown, instinct. Let's set this up first. This one you probably need to pay attention to. What is that? It's a bird on a branch. Few employees know of its hidden teeth. Alright, that didn't go particularly well. That's fine. Attachment work. What do you do again? If the work result is good, you restore mental state. So that's sanity, right? Not health. Let's use this to check attachment. So insight. Yeah, they lose health when they're working, so they have to go back to the main room and rest for a bit. Okay. How much working time we have left in the day? Wait, it's a time thing? We have enough we have enough energy, and then we can use the energy to make more gear if we need it. Got it. Okay. Well, we'll hang around for a little bit longer. We need the information. Alright, repression has a very low chance. Common for the rest of them. It does look like insight works alright. So we'll stick with that for now. We're at Killpoth Meltdown level 2. I guess we just leave this one alone for now then, since we're done. We'll use the opportunity to learn more about this abnormality. So if I'm reading this right, if this thing goes all the way up to 2, then both sides will have, every containment chamber will have a meltdown. We just have to send someone in to go and, like, keep an eye on it to clear it. One off for the basic information. I think we need basic information before we can do that. It looks like insight is the one that will work, so... Yeah, I think we'll probably understand the systems as we keep going. I still don't fully understand this part of it yet. I just realized my mouse is invisible, so if you guys don't know what I'm pointing at, the clip-off gauge up here, yeah, I'm not sure, I'm not fully understanding how it works completely yet, but I guess with a lot of experience, if we do 2 more work, yeah, we do 2 more investigations on this thing, that meter's gonna fill up, I think, so. Just small bird. Work damage 2 to 4 damage to the health. Alright. You can have a maximum of 12 energy at a time. Oh yeah, in that case, speaking of... Oh no, that's the maximum you can get from like one of them. Yeah, alright, so it was instinct. An employee enter the containment unit of another abnormality. Punishing birds, kill-off counter, lower the normal probability. Oh, wait, the name updates, huh? Oh, so we can drop its kill-off counter? Or where is it? This one? Ah, okay. It's at 2. That one says X. Alright, so I guess we send the... We send one of them to this side, then this one's meter is gonna go down. Okay, so that's just... I think that just means that we need to send someone over here to work on it. To stop it, right? We can get all the managed information. Let's see. Who is Justin? Fell into a panic, then the thing lowers. It voluntarily returns to its containment after panicking employees return to normal. It also returns after a period of time has passed. When you try to attack it, the central portion of the abnormality split and redacted. Afterwards, Posey was confirmed to have died. Suppression ended in failure. Alright, so from what I'm reading here, I think the idea is don't attack it, leave it alone. Right? That is probably the idea. Yeah, don't attack it, leave it alone. A little bit more and we get this information. Yeah, we have enough health to tank this stuff in general, so... I'll make another set of gear off of this guy since we have the opportunity. Escape information. Maximum counter 4. So if it hits 4, it will escape. I think. No, it decreases. If it's at 0, it will escape. Maximum it can be at is 4. Alright, I think I got it. It's vulnerable to everything, but I guess we're not supposed to hit it. Leave it be. Yeah. Alright, I think we got all the information we need. So that's 2 days down. Now we're adding another one. That is a lot of weird descriptions. Alright. Let's pick this one. I guess the idea is that if you get one that's really annoying or hard to manage, then you can restart the day and then pick a different one. Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There were many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth. To lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it. Each had wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want? Capitalism or spiritualism? Come to think of it, there was another manager who gave me such an answer. As you know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world, so I asked them for the definition of spirit. Then that manager told me, well, I unfortunately do not recall the details of the conversation. Even an AI cannot store every bit of data. Unnecessary information should be deleted for smooth operation. So, you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. Is it now? I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal though. You did it again, and you did it flawlessly too. I myself have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always so full. But I know I can get through it. I should do my best, like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others. I always have to check my list so I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook with me all the time. Can't leave any mistakes, you know. They're all AIs, right? Like the Sephiroths. From what they were describing it. Yeah. I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with me ever since I began working here as the Sephiroth of this control team. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time, but I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since a long time ago. Maybe even before I was capable of thinking. Interesting that a computer is expressing that. Also, I'm trying to understand. Are they like robot bodies? Is that what it is? It feels as if I wished for the same thing before in some other place that wasn't the control team. Malkuth, please finish the report I requested by the end of today. Sure thing, boss. I've got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, manager. The AI is here. They're all unstable, with the exception of me. She was lobotomized, clearly. It's especially bad for Malkuth. You've noticed, haven't you? I can't complain though. It only makes it easier for me to control her. What a weird thing to say. As you may know, our facility isn't really the most stable thing. We're only able to keep the abnormalities contained next to the kill-off deterrents, which we briefly adjust down just before the workday begins. But this deterrent becomes unstable as time goes on, and eventually some abnormalities may undergo a meltdown. Okay. So we can choose to do time faster or joint command. Alright, let's do it. This is like a quality of life thing that we might want to do. Okay, we're managing 3 now, so I think we'll hire 1 more. Okay, we have 1 more point. Who do you want to buff? You have a lower work success, so let's increase your temperance. Well, 36, that's very high. Alright. No information. The others we have information about. Right. Begin management. Send someone over. Send someone over here. Do insight work. Sorry, no, attachment work. The bird. Send some over to here, insight work. Then this fairy thingy, time to send the work success one with 36. We'll send you here to do the initial investigations. But it's a long way around. I see, the placement of some of these things also has something that you need to manage, I guess. What is that? That's a weird looking fairy, dude. Yeah, I got it. Alright. You know, I don't think we need to work with this guy too much more. So... Alright, someone's already in that room though, so... If someone's already in the room at the time of the meltdown, then the counter gets frozen at 60 until we send someone over there, I think. Let me read the part about the meltdown again. A kill-off meltdown will occur throughout the facility. So this means... Okay, so if the meter fills up, one containment chamber gets affected. Got it. Okay. I think I understand the system now. It's to throw things at us as we continue our investigations here and there. Yeah. We need to send someone into here to manage it before it melts down and we lose energy. Got some information on the board. Okay, so we want to do instinct work on this one. Work damage is 1 to 2 HP damage. Okay. We can get a maximum of 10 off of it. $30 and $25 to manufacture that stuff. Ooh. What is endured? Is that like resisted? I just realized I forgot to equip them again. Oh well. Our workday is complete in terms of the energy required. But we want the information. I require information. Mason, get back in here. When the work result was normal or good, small fairies appeared around the employee. The small fairies will heal the employee's HP over a limited time. Oh, cool. So, on successful completion, we get a HP regen effect on these guys. I see. Man, these guys actually just are a lot less, they're a lot more laissez-faire about weird stuff happening to their agents, you know, like, oh, there's little fairies flying around the agent when you complete work successfully. Don't worry about it. It's healing their health, so it's fine. Don't worry that it's clearly... Yeah, like, don't worry about the fact that it's clearly abnormal. If an employee under the fairy's care is assigned to a different containment unit, they will immediately die and be consumed by the fairies. Ah. Oh. I see. If they have fairies around them, I guess. I guess that's what they're saying. I just realized, oh yeah, we want to keep doing these as well because it will raise their stats, right? Let me do one more. Sorry, yours was attachment. We'll train the new guy. Bird needs attention. Oh, that was perfect. I'll take it. Non-escaping entity. Alright. So these guys are relatively helpful actually. Looks like. Crit damage, 5 to 7, normal, short range. Crit 2 to 3, very fast, long range. Oh, it's a gun. Okay. Let me get that. Oh, is there a limit to how many we can manufacture? Ah, I see. Okay, so we can only do so many with each one anyway, so no real reason to farm them right now. And let's see. Now everything will be just fine. This seems ominous. Let's pick this one. Do you take pride in what you do here? If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? I can take pride in that. Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. This means you are performing your role well. This shows that there should only be good news to come. A machine such as myself doesn't flatter easily. It is good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. You were so withdrawn, face all grey and grim, and you were all nervous about my presence. Don't worry, it's okay for you to be happy now. There's a very happy music. Today's a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? It was only 3 days ago. Yeah, oh well. Today's occasion is not something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. Huh? In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They had known the risk from the beginning. The company grows, fertilized by their sacrifices. It's as simple as that. I am sure they would have felt proud of themselves as they took their final breath. Accepting their deaths with equanimity would be the greatest respect you can pay to them. That is why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased in memoriam of their noble sacrifices. 3 cheers. Allow me to give you a small bit of advice. To properly drink a glass of champagne, one should gently hold the lower stem of the glass and then take it in lightly, savoring the bubbles. Perfect, just like that. I drink the alcohol. We've got 6 points now, so... Oh, we can actually customize... Oh, that's fun. You can actually customize these guys. Alright. You know, I should probably start naming some of you guys. Alright, who wants to be in the facility, chat? Any of you guys want to be in the facility? Aqua, do you want to work in the facility? I'll add you. Since you're a mod and all. Giving dumb names. A crewmate. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna add you in first. You're gonna get to work in there. Like the mask? Thank you! I can do stuff with it too. Hang on. Not that one. Thank you! Alright, default face. That's a great face. Alright, we'll just leave. Oh, I'll leave you this one. Ah, yes, perfect. There we go, perfect. It's fun that you can customize these guys, I didn't realize. Alright. That ought to do it. Increase health. I can't customize the ones that are already in here, unfortunately, so if there are more opportunities later, then we'll add them in. Alright, we gotta give someone the gear as well, I think. Oh, unknown. This is different. Where do I go to change the equipment again? Ego list. Oh right, no, there it is. You get the gun. These guys will get these. Mason, Anton, and Brown. And that ought to do for now. Okay. Mysterious, oh, it's a torture chamber of some kind. Alright. Wait, hang on. Auto usage. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna throw that guy in there. What works on you? Instinct, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna assign Aqua to work with the fairies, and then we'll leave Aqua to work on the fairies by themselves. Just in case, you know, like, you actually die if you work on anything else. Leaving you with SCP-4000. Don't worry about it. Oh, I just realized that thing's actually damaging the end usage. How do I... Uh-oh. I killed Mason! Hang on. I didn't realize that would happen. Okay, y'all still geared up. So I have to pull him out after a while. That is a different type of abnormality altogether. $10, 30, 50. Okay, yeah. Keep an eye on the torture rack. We don't want him to actually die. I don't know, we have no information about it. It's Pythagoras. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. How do we end usage? Wait, huh? We need to investigate this further. I'm abusing my time travel powers in order to gather information. Alright. Let's actually investigate this first before we do anything. Like, can we pull him out earlier? Because I tried to end it halfway, and I guess I waited too long. So we'll see. I mean, we're not in any hurry. Faster. Throw all your Class D personnel to it. But these aren't my Class D personnel. It doesn't look like I can end usage early. So this is just literally if I want to like sacrifice a unit, huh? Well, in that case... I think we're gonna sacrifice Anton. If I don't sacrifice a unit to it, then I don't get any information, I guess. Some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Alright, Anton. You've done good work for the company, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to let you go. Channel use. You change anything. What? Placing an employee inside the machine will reduce energy over time. Alright. We'll hire more and throw them to the... and throw them in there, I guess. Now you're thinking like a base manager. In before there actually is a way to stop it, and I'm just overthinking it. Actually, what? Maybe the recall? You can change anything. What did you like? Insight. Even before there is a way to stop it, yeah. I don't know if there is one though. We'll have to find out organically, you know? Oh, Aqua, you have the fairies around you now. This means if I send you into any other test chamber, you are going to die. So we should probably not do that. Let me go back in there. Fairy Festival is the one being, Alright, we'll just have to send you back in again after that, I guess. We have a lot of stuff on this one now. Works completed with continuous under Kill of Meltdown. Oh, we need to actually trigger them? Alright. The missions is to work while the meltdown's happening, so we wanna actually intentionally trigger them. Alright. Insight. We'll send people in. Attachment. Instinct, yeah. Oh, the fairies are gone. Keep forgetting. Instinct. Here we go. We're managing a little better. And before this one is the one that has a meltdown and we have to like send another unit in. Well, I guess we can send them in and pull them out immediately. I don't know. Very good opportunity to level up a few different people, yeah. Punishing birds broken out. Well, we are supposed to just leave it. Right? Hang on. After a panicking employee returns to normal or a period of time has passed, yeah. Ignore it and it'll go away, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's going back. Yeah. Leave it to hang around in there and we'll be fine. Anyone's hurt, we need to bring it back. That Mason's just there. Yeah, everyone's doing fine. Alright, Fairy Festival. Oh no, that one's fine. We've got 2 chambers at a time now. 5 more and we'll finish the daily mission. Speeding up a little bit. Send you back in as soon as it's over. We can do one more. The music just changes permanently, huh? Yeah, none of my entities are able to escape except for the stupid bird right now. We are pretty early in the game, so I guess, you know, they'll be merciful towards us. Oh, okay. I guess as things are back to normal here, so they're like, oh, okay, regular music again. I have 2 guns from the Void. Yeah, we have to keep an eye on the number. That's 1 at the moment. See what else was. Did I have anything that would like raise the clip-off level? Ah, right. Okay, no, it doesn't raise it, it'll lower it. So if anybody else enters any other test chamber, there is a chance that we will just randomly get this thing dropped down to 0 again. And there's also a chance that, like, if anyone panics, the number drops again. So this guy literally is just here to add insult to injury. If something else is going wrong here, you just come out and then start pecking somebody and then you'll come back in. I think that's the idea. Alright, but 2 chambers. Let's send them back in. Okay, okay. We're managing the base so far. That's 5. We have to trigger 1 more meltdown, I think. Yeah, 1 more meltdown, then there'll be 2 chambers, and then we can fill up that mission, and then we'll be done. Probably could get a little bit of health back. Okay. 1 more away. 2.5. Alright, and it's these 2. We'll be fine. That would be 8. Okay, yeah, well, the maximum amount of equipment for everything else. I think that's it then. Nice. Alright, controlling meltdowns has been complete. Anything else need to unlock here? Nope. We're done. B rank because I killed someone. Oh well. Moving on. But to figure out that torture to figure out the torture room afterwards. Our founder A has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company was founded on multitudes of trials and hardships. So you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How has your day been today? Well, of course it was fine. That's better pleasantries, no? Manager, how has your life been? What? An absolutely I'll turn it over. An absolutely horrid one. Nothing spectacular. Just okay. It could be better. None of them is just good, thank you. Alright. It's okay. Leading a normal life could be considered an achievement in this day and age. Although one can always improve the quality of their life. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those malfallen seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even small leaves are challenges full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I will do my best to tend to the soil. Hey! We got more people here. This is looking like a Persona club. We need to be honest here, Malkuth. You simply cannot suppress the ordeals of the employees you currently have at your disposal. Trust me, I am the head of the information team. Even if your team were to suppress the ordeals on their own, there's too great a risk of extreme mental damage to your employees. But you saw it. We only need to consider the mortality rate of the agents and the possibility of the abnormalities breaching. Malkuth, Lady Angela said that one crazy employee will kill 10 others. I am the Sephira of the control team. I may make outrageous mistakes in all other aspects, but this role I know better than anyone else. I know how to handle employees on the verge of insanity. I even wrote down a code of conduct for it. Honestly, it feels like I'm the only one who follows the guide. Am I wrong? Please tell me if you happen to need it. I can always share a copy with you. I'm fine, but that code of yours. I don't need weak employees in my department. Weakness means elimination, the death of your place in my department. To work for the control team, the department that leads the corporation, signifies that you should be more capable than everyone else. Manager, please say something to them. You've been watching what's happened to those weak-willed employees from the comfort of your office, haven't you? Can any one of you guys say something? Well, thanks so much for visiting me. It's made me so happy. We should meet up again sometime, all of us Upper Sephiroth. It's only been day 5 and some people are starting to get a little unhinged. I have an announcement to the Sephiroth of the upper layer. The mental corruption levels of the control team's employees exceeded the maximum threshold. And just what did other Sephiroth do in the meantime? Sit and watch? The control team has failed to handle the ordeals. Supplement the staff immediately and suppress the ordeals. I will ask for support from the other departments. Alright, this is different. As the kill-off deterrence weakens, the abnormalities will begin to grow agitated. Certain things we call ordeals, which we cannot contain, will go into a rampage just as they are right now. Could you calm down the employees by suppressing one of the ordeals that show up at dusk or help? Deal with it as soon as I can. Complete a dusk ordeal. This is different. Alright, we're gonna hire a this poor sop. We really have a mason. Alright, so you guys want this one, right? Sora Troy and Neko. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, it's 2 costs now. Alright. We're gonna be sending a guy to the slot. At least I think we are. Alright, we'll suit you up. Okay, all of them are vulnerable to pale, so I'll just leave this here. Oops. Nox Brown Mason, Brown Nox Mason. Alright. Blue speed plus 2, attack speed plus 2. Alright, that should do it, I think. There's a lot of things going on here. Alright, let's strengthen. That should do it. For now. Once we pass day 20, complete a dusk ordeal. Day 20? Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so I guess we're gonna be here for a while then. Alright, let me experiment with something real quick. We're gonna send a crewmate in here. And once he's in, I'm gonna hit the recall button. We'll see if we can pull him out. Nope. Once the employee is inside the machine, they will take red damage. They will be unable to leave and will eventually die. So, yeah, okay. Once you send someone in there, they're dead. So we're just gonna have to make do with it, I guess. Alright, we'll just manage the rest of them. So what is it there for? I don't know. There's 3 more things down here that we can't look at. It generates energy over time while they're in there. It's like it does move our moves our win condition up. But I guess we're just gonna be farming for a little bit. Drop it down to less high speed. I guess now is when we want to be leveling up our units and stuff. And we only managed 4 at a time. But at least so far it looks like it. I think the facility opens up later. Like we're on the control department right now. There's 3 other departments, so I'm assuming that means potentially 16 is how many we're gonna have to manage. Which sounds like a lot, to be honest. That's a lot we have to pay attention to. Alright, we're just getting our energy up now. Okay, you have fairies, yeah, it's gonna be you. Doing the work raises the levels. It's not so good. We're done with the energy requirements for today. Make 1 more of that. We've actually filled up all the gear we can fill up. So we're done with the day. Yeah, we can't do the side quest until we're on day 20 though, according to it. We're on day 6 right now. Apparently this thing, whatever it is... Oh. There we go, we've got more things now. Please, eat my dreams. Darkrai? Alright guys, we're adding Darkrai now. As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. A majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. It seems the one who set those rules in place did not consider situations like this. I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I will not stop you from meeting with someone if there are employees who wish to visit you. But please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them you hope that they will keep up with the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What we need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machine and next they will come knocking, demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. Okay. So now we have information team. Alright. We have more stuff to do in a day or two? Got it. Oh, there's... I'm managing 5 now? Ooh, that's gonna be a lot. Let's see. How many people can we hire? Alright. We're gonna hire another crewmate and toss him into the chamber. The rest of them actually, yeah, I think we can reduce the number of people we need up there. We'll assign these 2 guys down here. Actually, no, we'll swap these 2. You have good stats, you go down there. I've got 3. 5 more points. I guess we can hire 1 more. Yeah, he'll hang around there, I guess, and... Actually, no. We want him up here, I think. Leave him to train. And, we'll put 4 more points. Alright, we have 2 bodies to throw at the Iron Maiden. And then we'll strengthen someone else. Can I do it? But that costs 3 because the other stats. There's probably a strategy to this stuff. Eventually. We'll have to stumble into it though, because I'm just doing whatever feels like it's good to do. Alright, that should do for now. Gear. Okay, we're throwing this guy and this guy in, so you get gear. The others don't. Alright. Oh, it's getting expensive, yeah. Lamb to the slaughter. Let's start the investigation. TO-299's dream is sublime, showing everything. If things go badly, we can... The amount of energy produced will increase as time goes by. Energy. Alright. Any employee of Temperance under level 2 will fall asleep after working on the abnormality, never to reawaken. When the work is almost back, the counters decrease. When they escape, it's like when every employee comes in contact with sleep, they woke up when the manager shook them. They will eventually return to the continuity of his own volition. Attempts to suppress this abnormality will provoke a transforming to an extremely hostile entity. So it's another one where you just need to leave it alone, it looks like. Good thing I sent some more to Temperance 2 in there. Alright, we got lucky. This abnormality is not affected by kill puff meltdowns. Actually, you know what? Let me just get all the info, yeah? And then we'll restart the day. We're gonna abuse, we'll abuse our abilities of time travel to get information. And then we'll restart the day. Don't worry about it. Killed you, Aqua. I hope you're not too upset about it. But we need the information. Alright, what's the last bit of info here? Occasionally crow dealing white damage to an entire department. Employees who were asleep due to the abnormality's light awoke in panic after hearing its sound. Does white damage? Okay, so that's all the information we have about this one. It's not affected by meltdowns, so it's totally fine. The energy goes up. Once produce energy after employee enters it. Since once another wave comes, it must be rather comfortable. So basically, it's just there if we want to sacrifice a unit, huh? It's just there if we want to sacrifice a unit for energy. Maybe it's like a desperation, last minute, like it's a last minute desperation, like if we need something, if we need to meet like a level or something, I don't know. Okay, we know at least what it does, so now we can just not touch it, you know? Were you in sight? Yeah, you were in sight. Alright, now we don't have to kill off. Now we don't have to kill off the rest of them. Alright, let's send a different one this time. Or rotate who's going into which chamber. The good news is this means this one never melts down, so maybe it's useful in that sense. I need one more to get the basic info. Instinct seems to work pretty well. But we need temperance too, so... Nobody has the fairies on them, right? Yeah, okay. What do you know, Chad? Crewmate is gonna live this time. I'm not throwing him into the wolves anymore. This one's not working out so well. Crewmate was not the imposter. Void Dream. Holy shit, guys, it's Kirby! Bro, it's from Kirby. Escape information. We need another 12. Actually, we should probably get the information here too. We're gonna need more info. Alright. Let's try attachment. Nobody has fairies on them, right? Okay. Spread it out a little bit. I'm a little scared to run it at higher speeds now because I actually want to like pay attention to some of the stuff. Okay, well, you know what? Right now it's fine. The Dawn of Violet, the fruit of the... What? Me. Suppress it. Things are happening down here. I'm not sure what exactly. It's weak to white damage? Whatever that means. We're about to lose the... Recall. losing people down there. Void Dream has escaped his containment unit. Uh-oh. Alright, so... I have lost information. Well, okay. From what I remember about the guidelines, we're supposed to leave it alone. Do not attack it. Simply do not attack it. Yeah. Oh, Bird's also gone. Suppression. Are you okay? What am I doing here? Oh, he's asleep. Yeah. Shake him. I'm supposed to shake them awake, right? I read the file. I read the dossier. Highlight. Shake. He goes back into his containment chamber by himself after a while, so... I guess I just wait it out? I don't know. Do we just continue working? Clicking them repeatedly? Ah, okay, got it. Okay, how's everybody doing? Everyone's at full health. No, you're not. You go over there, get some health back. I think he went back into his chamber. Yeah, he went back into his chamber. So I guess business as usual then. Bird's also gone back. Alright. No wait, you don't get health back. You get your... You get sanity back for doing that, yeah. Do you have enough health to handle it? Oh, that is not going well at all. Hang on. Alright, repression is definitely not what we want to do with that one. We probably, what do we want to do? Oh, that went badly. Okay. We're just gonna call him though. Yeah, call him back. Attachment is what we want to do for Void Dream, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, so Void Dream. Attachment. Oh, we actually got enough energy for today already. Oh. We can stop for today if we want to. I just realized. The bird. Hang on, bird. What do you with the bird? I just want to get a little more info before we keep going. Give information. Back! Thank you for the bid, Sora. Ow. I appreciate it, but ow. Okay, we do have to open these up as well anyway, if we want to. Oh, actually the eagle weapons are open. Okay, we already know the containment procedures for... Yeah, we really know the containment procedures for everything's out and about, so I guess we can end the day now? Yeah, let's just end the day. But, oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm very glad to hear that. Thank you. Next day. I think we can manage from here. We'll get the rest of the information on day 7 and then... Oh, hang on. We've got even more to manage. Things are getting out of hand. Many hands float in the bath. They're the hands of people I once loved. That sounds ominous. Let's go for that one. If it's ominous, we go for it. Yes. The energy output of a facility is ever increasing. You have proven that you are much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be. The High Echelon is watching you. Our founder, A, is among them. Yeah, it does look like they're getting harder. Like, there were like the 4 different tiers of... No, not 4. 5 different tiers of, like, danger. So far, I've only gotten up to the 2nd, I think. That new guy might have been 3rd tier, but I think that was 2nd tier. I mean, and so far, the containment measures hasn't been, like, actually dispatch agents to go down and, like, defeat it. It's just ignore it, don't attack it. If you attack it, bad things happen. Yeah, if you attack it, bad things happen. Let it do what it does and then manage whatever it does afterwards. It'll go back by itself, you know. So, but I'm sure some of the things will get harder and we'll actually have to attack them if they ever do get out. What do you know about A? A, he is a visionary. A farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one had approached before. Oh, what? Or is that Uwo TTT? Whatever. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Let's see. A farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one had approached before. In time, he may express interest in meeting you in person. If that happens, you will be able to make your dreams come true. Myself? Well, of course I highly admire him. But to be fair, he is the one who created me. He is also an enigmatic person. I imagine there are a few who can truly understand him. In fact, to truly understand anyone is difficult. Will the day come that I understand you completely? I mean, you're a computer, so I don't know. Manager, you are the head of this corporation. You are supposed to set an example for others, but that outfit will warrant at least 10 penalty points in our department. Well, excuse me for not being regulation. The manager should be no exception. However, the rules state that a Sephira has no authority to impose penalty points on the manager, so I must let you off for now. I am Yesod, the Sephira of the Information Team. The Information Team is in charge of processing and archiving all the data of our company. New information is generated every day, and we need to ensure that the information is accurate, so we must concentrate and focus on our job at all times. It may be compared to a massive, Loboteca? Library, right? A single bit of misinformation could lead to an uncontrollable disaster. I am sure you can understand the gravity of my work. Every silver of the information that you read contains the despair and desperation of our employees. Please do not think lightly of that information. It seems you are curious about my outfit. I have an aversion to exposing any part of my body. I don't exactly remember when I started feeling this way. They are. And I only know this because of a mixture of Evangelion and Final Fantasy VII. That is the only reason. But it's likely that I've been this way even before I joined the company. You know this because of Sound's Vortex? Fair. You know what? That's fair. Yesod, do you have any spare paper? Our department could use some. Nedzak, the rules state that we're not supposed to trade resources between teams. It should be in the very first page of the Sephira manual. Alright. Stop giving me that sharp look, Mr. Viper. Well, I'm heading out. Not in the mood to get bitten today. Why do they give these AIs personalities? And why are some of them sassy? Just for our entertainment. Can't be just for our entertainment, right? Why are you trying to save that expression of yours? Is it entertaining to you? Does the nickname make you laugh? My apologies, I overreacted a bit. The other Sephiroth simply used my nickname as a joke, but others use it in a more serious manner. I know there are many employees who genuinely despise me. Nicknames may be a childish thing, but there's no better way to describe a person in such a few words. I personally like my nickname. What's your opinion, Manager? Lore reasons, probably. Yeah. Viper, he does have narrow eyes. Yeah, we'll go for it. Seems we're in agreement then. I should get going now. I need to finish today's work. Oh, and I must send you the next assignment. There's always a need of more data on the abnormalities. At this point in our research, we need more testing of instinct work. Instinct work directly results in abnormalities primal drive and instinct. Alright, we can work with that. Alright. I think we need to put more people down below. If there's breakouts happening down there, yeah, definitely need to manage that. Yeah, these two guys are TEF level, so... Which means, like, I'm noticing the pattern. These two are like, do not attack. They will go back to the... They'll go back to the containment chamber by themselves. So leave them alone. And just deal with whatever nonsense they're doing to you. So that's the pattern, yeah. Yeah, the only thing to break out up here is the MacB, and the MacB just kind of does whatever. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to move someone down here. Crewmate, you go down there. Since you're no longer a red shirt and you will actually be hanging around doing things, I will increase your stats. Extra health. Yeah, extra health for now. Spread them out, I guess. You two, you probably could use some extra health. Let's see, I'll buff you. We're gonna probably need more people down here afterwards, so... Can I shuffle the SCPs around? Good question. I cannot. They are locked. They are locked in place. Okay, so if we do have to suppress whatever it is down here, just now down here was SP. So let's see. White damage? Yeah, we were right, yeah. In that case, I think we could probably swap some of these guys up top. How blind am I going into this game? Completely! I saw this game on sale and it was about managing SCPs. I'm like, that sounds like fun. I'll go for it. The only other things I know is that Library of Ruina and Limbus Company are part of the same franchise. Other than that, I have zero context and I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, we will discover. We will discover things. I guess we'll move, yeah, who do you want? I guess we'll put Nox in this one. We need it. Or this one. For the most part, all the stuff up here is just gonna be like... Yeah, the upper floor's fine. Should be okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, we might want... Okay, we might perform time travel again and just get data on that before we keep going. I'm enjoying it so far, yeah. It's definitely interesting. That is a... What is that thing? It's a bathtub with eyeballs? And oh, that's a hand. That is definitely a design. It's a weird one. We can leave the rest idle, right? We don't have to like rush everything. So let's take the time to gather information. Do we get the managerial guidelines first? Yeah, we usually want to get these first, right? Just so we can manage things. When Laverne, who at level 1 fortitude completed their work process, a hand stretched out of TO551 and dragged Laverne into its depths. Same phenomenon occurred with an agent who had level 1 temperance. Luckily we have level... Okay. Pale hands servers of this after its open employees. The number of hands increase, the number of P-box products will also increase. When there's 3 hands, the safety of the next worker cannot be guaranteed. He will absorb employees regardless of the work result or virtue levels. Okay, so risk. Okay, there's a risk reward to this one. It looks like. Do not send. Okay, we need a level 2 fortitude and level 2 temperance to work with this safely. If you send someone in with a lower level, they will die. They will die, but then the amount we get back is more. So if we want to increase its efficiency, we can sacrifice 2 people into it, if we want it. But right now, I think we're fine, so we don't like need it. Or what about this guy again? This guy was level 2. Level 2. I forget level 2 what's that, but it should be safe if I do that. Alright. Chat, there's no time pressure, right? We can, if we want to farm the energy just off of these 2 in the bottom, we can just not touch any of the ones on the top if we didn't want to, right? Just to confirm, because I didn't see anything about a time limit. We can take it slow if we need to, right? No limit? Okay, so we can handle it. Looks like attachment is the safe one for this one. 2 more people at it. So we can choose to just focus on these 2 at the bottom, and the only time we need to turn our attention up top is if this thing goes off. Yeah, like that. Then we just toss one of these guys over to handle it. Right, that seems like the safe way to play. Alright. We have, okay, we did not get. Okay, so both of these guys at the bottom have stat requirements, so we want to send experienced workers down to the lower floor. We can level up the weaker, the new recruits can get leveled up here. I think is what the pattern is. For 10 energy. Okay, I think we want a basic info mix, yeah. Speed things up now. An ordeal will manifest in the next clip of meltdown. Ah. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to be ready for it. I might slow things down after this then. Level 12. Blood buff. Ha! Ah. Good name. Good name. I like it. I like it. I appreciate it. And 12 for the escape information. Oh, wait, we need the escape information. Right. It is a literal photo of a blood bathtub. I like it. There we go. Work speed 4. That's all the information we need. We can get gear based off it later. But after this, we are going to trigger a meltdown, so we're gonna need to keep an eye out for it. Speed this up a little. Gotta keep an eye on where it's gonna spawn. It is Mashana, you're not wrong. Workday complete. Alright, escape information. This thing doesn't escape. Oh, okay, so the only 2 things that are really dangerous right now down here are Bird and this one. Cool, so for the most part we're fine. Alright, one more One more investigation and we're gonna trigger this. I think we probably want to trigger this now. Yeah, okay. Where is it? Oh, it's down there. Okay. Is it that thing? Go for suppress it. Wait, I'm still on high speed. Oh, there's another one down here. Am I suppressing it right? Oh, wait, hang on. I just killed someone. Oh no. I messed up. I messed up. Retry. The music is slightly bugged. I don't know. I don't think it is. That wasn't a breakout, that was something else. Well, with the benefit of time travel, we can simply... With the benefit of time travel, we can simply use information to our advantage. But okay. I guess we don't have the right things to suppress it? It doesn't look like it. Alright, speedrun today. Oh, it's a bit bugged in the early days? Oh, okay, so the music was supposed to change. Oh yeah, wait, yeah, it did change the last time around. Being able to restart the day is pretty handy though, admittedly. Do Fairy Festival 3 times and we'll get that. Dusk Ordeal is not Dawn Ordeal, okay. Everyone's still healthy, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably read the stories, right? Yeah. I haven't read any of them yet. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, we can read them in the menu later, right? Probably, yeah, before we start the next day, we'll read them. Nothing's happening. Alright, do that, and do that. All the information we need already, so alright, just keep an eye out. Okay, we do have enough energy. Should we trigger this though? I'm wondering if we should trigger the ordeal. Oh, actually, we do need to send one more person in anyway. And we have to keep an eye on where it spawns. Alright, he's down there. He's weak to... Yeah, okay. We'll suppress it. Pull him back if they go low on health, I guess. The other one's up here. Alright, we'll manage it. Crewmate died. Uh-oh. Crewmate died. What about these guys up here? Uh-oh. Okay. We managed it, but crewmate died. Oh no, chat. Well, I guess it was his fate to die after I named him that. Who's going crazy? Was it? Is it just a random scientist? Yeah, I think the random scientists are bugging out. Don't worry about it. Everyone else is okay? We lost crewmate. Chat, did we save crewmate? Should we go save crewmate? Also, actually, do we get anything for defeating those guys? Was it actually worth it? Nah, okay, crewmate remains dead. It is a sacrifice I am willing to make. You get energy? Oh, okay. So basically I didn't need to do that, I could have just ended the day. Fair enough. Crewmate was weak, and he didn't have the stats, so that's fine. He lost gear though, I think. That's not a flower, although all nearby employees to evacuate immediately. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to life with me. Oh, oh, you sassy. You sassy, you joining in with me. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if one of your subordinates, who is harvesting energy from an abnormality to meet the quota, shall face certain death doing so? This is a very basic question, so I am certain you know the right answer. Well, if he doesn't have a whole bunch of equipment and stats invested into him, then he will... then, you know, death. That is not the perfect answer I was expecting. Well, I mean, you probably didn't want the other one. The truest answer would be to harvest enough energy before such a situation could arise. Lobotomy Corporation is an industry giant, and its mission to produce energy is our top priority. You do seem to listen to my words. I expect you to manage your subordinates with that attitude. But I don't know how and what are the ones that can spawn. I kinda assumed that they were just giving me easy ones because we just started out, you know? You've exceeded my expectations despite your first impression. Allow me to explain your next. Isard, I just heard that your team had a lot of casualties. How many times has it been now? Shouldn't you be at your team's side? It looks super depressing over there. Accidents happen. I want them to understand that it's not a big fuss. Dwelling on it only encourages them to cry more, and it will eventually tire them out. But people have died. Maybe you should say something, like at least some half-hearted commemorative speech to cheer the employees up. I mean, you should lead our departments and all. Thankfully, you've been offered harder, guys just kept picking the easiest ones. Well, streamer luck, I guess. Perhaps your aim is different from mine then. I see no point in being sentimental. Caring too much about the respect of employees or the little complaints they make will steer you away from what's truly important. Well, I'm just saying, I guess there's no right answer, is there? We're both busy, so I'll see you later. What do you think, manager? Should I go comfort them for the sake of the department's morale? Well, it's probably gonna be good, just on a pragmatic level. I'm honestly surprised to hear that from you. Do you think it's realistic for you to show up in every department every single time an accident occurs? You, the man who spends the whole day incessantly watching employees die through that shiny monitor of yours. Excuse me? I've only had one person die on me so far? Actually, no, that's not true. I fed 2 people to the Iron Maiden, so I've only had 3 people die on me so far. The rest of them are totally fine. I resent that remark. I take it that you are only saying this because you're inexperienced and are still clinging on to the vague sense of goodwill, manager. Oh, okay. Okay, well, fine. If you want me to be that way. Such shallow sympathy does no good in the corporation, so I urge you to be rid of it. Alright. Fine, be that way. Oh wow, has it actually almost been 2.5 hours already? Jeez. He does not hold back. Alright chat, so before we end this session, Yeah, let's read some abnormality stories, I guess. We can quit out after this, and like that will stop us on day 8, right? Yeah. The interface visualizes damages done by abnormalities. Damage numbers, HP, and reduce damage for clouds. What does this do? Oh! Oh, I guess the implication is that we've been seeing the non-playable agents dying. You know what? That makes more sense. So regardless of what the player does, the implication is that people are dying in the background. Don't worry about it. Okay, so HP is probably the UI upgrade that I want to go for because I can't tell when to pull the agents back otherwise. Alright, yeah, before we end the stream, let's read the stories. Story time. A silent abnormality that understands the conflict between good and evil. Its empty eye sockets stare at all those who encounter it. A giant skull that is attached to a cross and wears a crown of thorns. It floats about 2 meters above the ground. Though its appearance is bizarre, it is rare to record an incident of violence against employees involving this abnormality. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. The assigned employee must kneel before it. Standing appears to be acceptable, and present their evil by confessing their sins to it. The way it feeds is unknown. You have catalogued the sins a person can commit into 3 levels. Level 1, a small lie or action that either goes unnoticed or can be shared in jest. Level 2, sins that are more serious and only shared with closest of friends. 3, sins so profound that they cannot be shared with anyone. These will be taken to the grave. Employee Redacted has been assigned to confess a level 1 sin. Energy production via the abnormality increased by 12%. Employee Redacted was assigned to confess level 2 sin. Energy production via the abnormality increased by 15%. The assigned employee Redacted to confess level 3 sin. 1 minute and 48 seconds after the employee was sent in, a bright flash of light was seen. The light was so bright that it could be seen outside of the containment unit. Immediately following the light, there was a facility-wide power outage. The phenomenon lasted for 2 hours. Employee Redacted lost 6 years of the memory. Further experiments were cancelled. Scientific ethics decreed that all footage of those who participated in the experiments be kept sealed. However, the incident left us no choice but to review the footage of the containment unit. So this is where they hide the SCP-style entries. This happened during Redacted at around 4 PM. Anyways, it was a railway about 20 minutes. This is a lot of text. Yeah. This is a safe SCP. There's a lot of text. I don't know if I can just read it all out loud. I'm gonna dry out my mouth this week. Railway about 20 minutes from my house. Side dresses forest animals, I'm just supposed to deer, crude costume, hot to 1. How our dear friend wandered into the woods. I found him in some bushes, called his name, not sure it was from Believe. Oh. I see. He's always there to listen to your problems. So eye socket's empty, it's a skull after all. My dog bit's blind, so there's his gaze fixed upon me. That's the way it does light to my heart. A boy named Justin was shot and killed in a deer costume by hunters during hunting season. Unlike the employee's confession, he was repeatedly bullied by other kids. Moved out of town, deer hunting was banned in the area. Honestly, you can't expect all employees to give honest confessions to that skull. Around every 1 in 10 employees tend to say something that is not completely true. It's a bit different from a lie. Subconscious excuse that you make. Yes, I'm talking about you trying to justify your tardiness for 5 minutes now. I'm sorry! I'm reading the SCP entries! Alright. The bird. Void. A small unconfident bird that punishes the evil, guilty, and all sorts of irreverent people. Some employees have said that it is cute when the bird mightily flutters its tiny wings. Why don't he commit sins, knowing it's wrong, the small bird wondered. It must be that there's no one to punish people for their misdeeds. If someone takes the road and no fire will ever happen in this road ever again. This might have been a little bit left the forest of living in and never went back. Oh, that's funny. So this bird is literally just crusading against evil, but it's also just a little bird, so it doesn't do much. It is a dubious little creature that is up to no good. Similar to a fairy, 2 pairs of wings and a small body. Use a language you cannot understand to communicate with each other. Follow the employees around, review the injuries, very scared. Protect all employees, act out of goodness of heart, and care of you. Peaceful under your fairies' care. Fairies don't approach you, you should reflect on your life. The sacred act can be protected by fairies in any world. Do not enter to continue when you just have a bit of fun. Fairies take a dislike those who take advantage of your kindness. Level 4 and higher. Walter was under the care of the fairies dying in a room without abnormality. His from the face was ripped off, his eyebrows are august and damaged until they eaten by something. 7 unit Walter's one is abnormality to use psychological attacks. The fairy said someone's blood and flesh smeared all over their mouths. You do not bother to examine them to find out whose flesh and blood it is. Fair enough, yeah. The few outcomes to result from perfect kindness. Something only happens in fairy tales. No truth sides come diluted. The fairies are no more than carnivorous monsters, and their protection is the method of keeping meat fresh. The entire consumer unit, the government appear to use the food for something else. Fairies are greatly satisfied the fairies can install just increase in the accident rate. Fair enough. So that's the explanation behind like the mechanics there, I guess. You know? If you have fairies around you, do not enter any other chamber or you die. This one doesn't have a log, right? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's like no story records on this, unless we need to fill in all 5, which we did just now just to test it, but then we reverse time to stop that from happening. All right, this one's long. Whose form sports goat's fur and horns, not unique in regards to its appearance. Beside the orange lines. Oh, these ones? Oh, the log. Okay, yeah, we read that just now. Or at least we skimmed. Yeah, it's like a product description. I can look back at the board later if I want to look at it. Expect we do go to seize this number. Cannot utilize his ability to reduce the mental corruption from stop. Out of sleep. She passed me and fell asleep. The dream. I saw a guy who was not with me and he was right next to me. So I couldn't get over once I wake up. Just when I have that dream again, the dream I was there with him, recalling those happy moments. So everyone who woke up after hearing that movie song went mad. Oh, the horrible nightmare they couldn't have was actually the other way around. I see. So that's how it is. The sleep message should be sleeping to us for now. And then we got a whole poem here. Consume my dreams. The abnormality to contain the pain of all those who couldn't take their sorrow in stride. Buff, gloomy color, topped up with blood. But it's always kept in equilibrium and never overflows. Only despair can be found in its sunken depths. Unbearable depression overwhelms all who look into the bath. It bears no considerable strength, but those who suffer from its crushing depression do not resist. Devours the victim till nothing remains except for their wrists. While the hands which float in the bath are pale exsanguinated, they stretch into the air and reach out as if asking for help. It is no easy feat to cut one's wrist of a sane mind. A strong will was needed with the result to make multiple attempts. Only when it slices if one was simply cutting a mere stab of meat can they achieve this. I eternally regret not realizing to ask her why she needed an industrial knife. Hiding her wrist belongs to. Oh, this one's depressing. Oh no. Oh, this one's sad. This one's depressing. This one's a little too real. Oof. But I guess that's some SCPs are like that too, huh? These are fun. These are interesting to read, for sure. Very enjoyable. Club is a bit incomplete right now. Oh, right. Good point. Good point. Yeah, I'm not on 4 yet. Okay, we'll have to catch up with that one another time then. Okay. Yeah, I've actually gone on a little later than I expected to. Game is very interesting. I'll be back maybe tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll continue our run. So yeah, that should be fun. Let's see. Who do we want to raid off to today? Who in here is online? Oh, yo, one of the fellow SGB tubers. It's their birthday. We gotta go raid them. Let's go say hi to Rex. Okay, I don't have a raid message usually. I usually just say hi. So if you guys want to, just say hi as well. Wish him a happy birthday. And, yeah. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And, we'll continue the game then. Until then, have a good day. I will see you guys around soon. Peace!